So, this is good news. We just got back a new commitment letter that is going to ultimately allow us 25% more working capital. This is a considerable thing. It's going to mean now that we have the liquidity necessary to not only make this acquisition, but to do it smartly. And we had to play some hardball, as I'm going to describe in the next clip here, because we initially got our first commitment letter back from the bank that gave us considerably less working capital. Yet it was enough for us to close, and it wasn't easy, but I said no. I'm not gonna sign that document. And the bank came back with something better. And it does go to show that there is a negotiation at every step of the way so often when you're buying a business. Hey, it's Jason here, and in this video I want to give a quick update. A couple of things have happened since I've last made one of these videos. First of all, take a look. There's already snow on the ground. Have a guess where I'm at. No, I'm not in the state of Florida, as you might have guessed. But let's get to it. So first things first, I will talk about our Florida deal. Since I made one of these videos most recently, we performed formal appraisers per the requirement of the lender. And those appraisals came back and they shook up the cage. One appraisal came considerably lower than was expected. One came a little bit higher than what was expected. As a result of all of that, we were able to renegotiate, and we took off, what percent? Almost 10% off the purchase price. We renegotiated and took almost 10% off the purchase price, went from 2.75 to 2.57, so $180,000 discount. We changed the terms of the contract, added a bit more seller finance, did some things that we really liked. That negotiation took about 5 full days. I was sharing a little bit about that on my Instagram story. I couldn't share much naturally, but I was sharing that I was working out all the time during that negotiation because there's a lot of waiting. And hey, keep the mind sharp by keeping the body strong. So anyway, we got that negotiation through. But then we've been working with the lender because we had a term sheet and a commitment letter from our lender that was already agreed upon, but that was under the prior purchase price because we had an initial APA, initial asset purchase agreement. And then once the appraisals came in, we renegotiated and we added an addendum to the back of the purchase agreement, which is standard practice on these 7-figure, $1 to $5 million deals. So we added an addendum to the back of that purchase agreement. But then what happened is ultimately it required a different package, a different financing package. The amortization moved from, it was going to be 25 years. Now it's going to be shorter because of the real estate values and other variables regarding the appraisal and the negotiation we struck. But the long and the short of it is we are still negotiating with the lender. I did receive a $2.1 million commitment letter yesterday. I received, this is Saturday at the time I'm recording this. I received a commitment letter in my email inbox at about 3 o'clock Central Time on Friday, and end of the business week. That would have been October 23rd. And, I have to say, I've never had a $2.1 million offer in my inbox, somebody ready to give me $2.1 million before. That happened today. Let's cross the street here real quick. And I said no, which was not easy to do, but I did say no. And basically told the bank they need to sharpen their pencil because, without going into too much detail, they took away a little bit of the funds that I had allocated for working capital and put it towards the down payment. I said, no way. We need every single dollar of working capital we're looking for this deal to make sense. So we're still negotiating that, but I did hear from the underwriter at the bank yesterday at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time, meaning the underwriter was working after hours on a Friday. And he basically said, yeah, if we did this and we do this and we do that and we do this, we can get this thing going. So it looks like at this point, it's a matter of time till we get that new commitment letter. We are expecting a close on that transaction here in the next, I would say, 12 to maybe 21 days. We're targeting either November 6th or November 13th for our close on that transaction. We're also looking at a couple of other opportunities. It would have to be a real nice pairing right now where the owner wants to stay on board, where there's strong operation and management in place. And it would have to be another business in the Southeast, naturally, because of the acquisition we're about to make right now. But things are moving really strongly, really nicely. The Nebraska property continues to thrive. Another month of 100% economic occupancy in October. So that literally means every single month from April to October has been perfect economic occupancy out there in Nebraska. That's allowing me to be in Nebraska less, though you can tell I'm in a colder environment, not so far away from Nebraska here at the minute. But I digress. Look, things are going well. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. share in the comments below if there's something you'd like me to talk about in a subsequent video. And with that, I again wish you all the success in the world. If you like this quick update video, if you want more update videos, thumbs this thing up, let me know in the comments, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more finance, M&A, and business content, and we'll talk soon.